Nothing's being picked up. Is Twitch functional? Gaming. That is working, I believe. Hello, Lion. That's me. I hear myself. Hello, Lion. How are you today? So, the Void 4 is ending. If you couldn't tell by the title of the stream. Ooh. So, do I give it a minute or two? I might give it a minute or two before we do stuff. I've done the ping. We're mostly good to go. So, the Void 4. I haven't spoken a word today. I am trying to get my voice. As is the way of struggling with my damn words. Okay. So, for the past week or so, we've been doing The Void. Everyone's been on there publicly. You can't join there anymore because I've shut the server down. But that's fine. So, we've all had access to The Void, and I want to look at everything that's happened. And then after that, we will start The Void 5. I should have done a vocal warm-up. That would have been smart. But you see, Lion, I am not smart. So I want to have a look at the changes from this week. There are some changes. I know there are because I saw some of them and they were great. So we've had that. And we'll start the Void 5 after that. I've been working on some stuff for Void 5. It's good to go. It's interesting. And I'll ramble about that later in the stream. It's not going to be a very long stream. No idea how long it's going to be, but it's probably not going to be too long. But reminder though, we'll be doing a new K-Rock challenge on Saturday, so that's going to be the focus that I'm working on. Jump, sneak, chest. Okay, so I want to quickly look at week 20, the week prior to us all being there, just so we can get a general scope of what's changed. I'm eventually going to edit these videos down. Edit these streams down, sorry. Can't talk. Oh, hello, Starwalker. I forgot about you for a second. I've been editing down the Void 3. Because I streamed that at the end. I want to turn that into a video because that'd be interesting. And then I guess this will also happen. I'll do a Void 4 one. At some point in the future, once I've done the Void 3 and 4 ones, I want to do a stream or a Discord VC or something where I just screen share me looking through Void 1 and 2, and then I turn that into a video. I feel like I need an audience. I need people talking as well, because it's not going to be very interesting just looking at a Discord channel. So that's what we'll have to do. Anyway, hello, Harry. Thank you for the resub. What the fuck, says Harry. I'm sorry. Look, I've been too busy, locked in, doing other Void stuff that Starwalker just hasn't crossed my mind today. He just hasn't. But there's Starwalker. So this is... Sorry, Sandwalker. How could I possibly let you down by saying the wrong name? This is the original Sandwalker. So, he's Lero. Void moments. Yes, this is week 20. Just want to have a quick glance at like the things that changed before I look at the final week, week 21. So, we have the triple base, we have the Starwalker, we have Harry's base, Harry's lovely pyramid. Some very lovely things in here. Sarcasm. And then over here we have Zeph's place. Zeph's place. As stated by the sign, this is Zeph's extremely rushed but kind of cool abode. Very nice. This is a very, very lovely house. Auction? What auction? This is week 20. What are you talking about? There is no auction. So, Zeph's lovely storage room. He has all of his belongings, all of his many belongings. He has an enchanting table. He has such a lovely little house. Then you can go up the stairs, and there's a nice little desk, and some furnaces, and some decorations, and a nice ladder, some signs. He has the lectern. There's an area up here. This is so cozy. Such a lovely home for Zeph. Was that a creature? No, it's a tree. I thought that was a creature. I thought it was like a zombie or something. So, very, very lovely home. Nothing over there is important. Nothing over there really changes. 10 Great British Pounds. What are you talking about? What's worth 10 Great British Pounds? Anyway, I'm going to go to the final week of Void 4. As far as I know, no one else did my hunt. Some kind of reminder when this got forever. Oh, really? No one else done your hunt? It was such a cool hunt. I was really hoping people done it. I done it too. It was really good. Okay, so that was week 20. So week 21, the final week where instead of just having 2 people in, we had every single previous voider. And this was where things got crazy. Things definitely changed. So, I forgot to change that. That's one thing I should have changed prior. And I've put this onto the Modrinth page, and it has that flaw. Uh-oh, that's awkward, and not everyone has NBT Explorer. That's fine. Minor inconvenience at best. That's fine. Minor inconvenience. I forgot to go into the files and enable commands so you can change game modes. Very minor inconvenience. There we go. And now just time set 0. And weather clear. So this okay. It's a very good hunt. Okay, so this is week 21, the final week. Now, Harry has already noticed a change. The original Sandwalker is dead. He has perished. He is no longer walking. He is now dead. I wonder who killed him. There's a big sign saying Sean for some reason. I'm saying this as if I don't know what's going on. I know exactly what's going on because I was here. So over here, you see a stage that says £10. Now, what's this about? What's £10? What is worth £10? Sean bought Zeph's house for £10. Harry held an auction, and I feel like I should go inside of Harry's house just to see what's left behind. But for the most part, he auctioned almost everything that was in Zeph's house. Everything. Pretty much everything that was in Zeph's house ended up being auctioned off to other people. Here's his enchanting table. You got his storage here. I think his table's around here somewhere. I think actually his table was auctioned off to someone. But most things were auctioned off, and it was insane. This will be put into a video, so I've probably shown some clips of said auction, and it was absolutely hilarious. But the house is now owned by Sean, and then he spent a day decorating it. He got a completely different interior because now Sean owns the house, not Zeph. You can go upstairs, completely different. He's got a different desk. It's like a breakfast bar kind of thing now. And then you got all of this. I don't know if this has changed. I'll read this in a moment. And then up here, this is, I think, the same. It's tidy. This is a Sean interior. I think that this was I think these were Harry's leggings that were auctioned off, and of course Sean bought them because who else would buy them? So, Sean just straight up bought Zeph's house, and I find that to be one of the funniest things that has ever happened on The Void. Benji deleting the entire Void in The Void 3 was really, really funny. But Sean just buying a house and the final week, where it's completely, after that week, like, it's gone. Like, the Void is no more. The Void 4 is no more now. He bought the house. Don't forget the poop ladder. What poop ladder? Is there a ladder here? Oh, yeah, sorry. How could I possibly forget? So there's this little doorway. You can come up the doorway. And there's a ladder leading to the poop, which was a part of Lion's quest. No one's really done it, but like there was a quest book, and one of them was to like go into the shit, and then there's like another clue to do other things. It was very cool. Download The Void. It's on Modern. There's a link to it somewhere on Discord. It's not public, so you have to go to the link, but you can still do it if you download it. But a completely empty house and swap houses with someone. It is quite interesting to do something like that, yeah. But I wasn't expecting. Like, I was just doing. I don't even know what I was doing. But I was doing something. Then Harry does a ping for an auction on the Void, and then everyone was just crowding around these seats, looking at Harry on the stage, auctioning stuff off. And then it came time to like auction off Zeph's house. I auctioned up an episode of Kaizo Mario Galaxy. The modded Mario Galaxy mod I played like 6 years ago and never finished. Harry's been begging me to do more of that. And yet that lost to Sean bidding £10. And that won. So that is the monetary value of a new Kaizo episode. It's less than £10. You didn't auction off the Oasis by that shit or stuff. Yeah, that's true. The Oasis was never auctioned off. There's also some things still on Harry's house that was never auctioned off, and this is still just stolen property. This is all just your stuff, Zeph. And then there's more storage down here. The chests are empty, and for the most part they're empty. There's just sheep everywhere. There'll be evil and fucked up nests we've been discussing. Oh god. So this is I don't think anything else has really changed for the rest of Void 4. I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think anything else has changed. I think the auction and Zeph's, now Sean's house, is it. Also, I think this originally said Zeph at the beginning of the week, but now it says Sean. I think I took a little bit... Yeah, so for the auction, I didn't really have anything to like bid. So I stole things from Lion, but then that meant that he didn't have anything to bid with. But it's funny. I don't even actually remember what I won, to be honest. Motherfuckers stole my door. Honestly, this is the kind of chaos that I fucking love in the Void. We just get completely random shit happening. A bit of emotional value rather than monetary value. It worked. It got to some funny bits where, like, I think I bidded Chloe at one point. I think I won something. Also, that's an Among Us. Hello, Chloe. Talking of Chloe. But yeah, so this is the Void 4. This was a lovely farewell to the Void 4. It was an interesting one. Like, in hindsight, making a Void survival where the premise is essentially you can just hop on for as little time as you want and do something. Not really great when it's a survival mode server and you have to grind for resources first. So I won't be doing that again. But I do like, at the very least, doing different things with each Void. Like, Void 1 was the original. Void 2 introduced modifiers and the collectives. Void 3 was the first one with Minecraft. Void 4 threw it into survival and then put everyone in pairs. And Void 5, the brand new one, that one is an interesting one. So Void 5, I will close Void 4. Also, very yellow. I know, it's very piss-coloured, but like all of the Voids, they all have like their own like colour palettes, and I don't know, like doing that. But I will show stuff. Since stuff I built was a little further away from what you've shown on Twitch Run, that's fair. That was also another issue with the Void 4, is that the world border was... there wasn't one. So things were spread out all over the place and also brought up the file size quite a lot. But... okay, so something I want to show. So I'll quickly show off Void 3. Also, yeah, this is how organized my Modrinth library is. It's so tidy and it's so nice and organized. I keep it so tidy. Haven't died to the vision of Void 1. I remember him saying that this Void will last a couple of weeks now. Look at it now. Exactly! We're up to Void 5. I've never used Prism. I just use Modrinth just because it's easier. I've heard it's good though. You know, we're up to Void 5 and it's going strong. At least I think so. So this one's a very strong green. You can tell they're all just hue shifts, but that's fine. It does what it needs to do. But this has everything in here too. This has every single week. Because I've had to do a bit more than just drag and drop the files. I've made a custom resource pack. I went in and like done all the file size stuff. I made all the names like accurate. Because some done weird things with the titles and whatnot. Much tidier. It's green for an amazing reason. Bogies. Very gross. So that's Void 3, but I want to show Void 5 now. So, Void 5, the brand new Void, the new one, starting today. It was meant to start at like 7 hours ago, but I want to wait till the stream to do stuff for it and reveal the people for it. I need to fucking scheme more evil shit. Season 6 is going to be great. So Void 5 is purple. We'll go for like a nice purple colour scheme for it. I think that's quite nice looking. But I want to show the twist. It's a very nice colour, isn't it? It's a very lovely purple. So Void 5, it's... so modifiers are returning. I'll join... trying to think the best way of doing this. So Void 5 is kind of like the best parts of the Void 3 and the Void 4 thrown together. This one does less original stuff in terms of it brings less original things to the table, but there is something interesting with this one. So, I mean, there's a couple of interesting things. So, I should have actually shown the Void 3 world before joining this. It's fine. The Void 3 was a creative mode super flat. That's all you need to remember. The Void 5. Please join. There we go. The Void 5. It's also a creative super flat, but it's mycelium. Why is it mycelium? Because it's purple. That's it. That's the only reason. So, also the world is smaller this time around. So before, I think the world border was... the world was 300 by 300. This time it's 64 by 64. It's a lot smaller. But that has the benefit, if you can call it that, of forcing people to maybe, near the later end of the Void, you'll be like pretty much building on top of each other to like fit stuff in. At least that's what I'm hoping for anyway. The world is normal height. It's, negative 64 to 320. The ground here is placed at Y0. So you still have like 64 blocks below you and you have like the rest of the world above you. Plenty of space. Plenty of space. Other than that, right now it is vanilla. Although there is still a mod pack. It's on Modrinth. That has all of like the optimization mods, the resource packs. Everything just pre-configured. Yeah, there's no ground. Because I figured if you want to like do anything down there, all you're going to do is just remove blocks anyway. So like, just give it no ground. It's literally, the world is literally just one sheet of mycelium. That's the entire world. But yeah, no, so feel free to take up as much space as you want. I want to see people like overlap with each other on this one. I want to try a different kind of chaos, where Void 3, the chaos was just it being in Minecraft for the first time. Void 4 was survival and just the stuff you could do with that. But this time it's back to creative, but it's in a very confined space. Benji gets it week 1, it's gone. Honestly, I wouldn't put it past him. But I want to go through the modifiers. So I'll quickly go through the modifiers for Void 5. So the modifiers this time around, there's less. There's only 4 modifiers this time around. There's also no modifier points this time. You just get to pick one modifier, that's it. Just to make it a lot more straightforward, you don't have to deal with, oh yeah, I've got 3 points, what can I spend them on? You just get one modifier, do what you want with it. So the modifiers, you get to A, invite someone to the void. That's like the given mod. I'll say, hang on, I'll try and present it in a lovely way, because I mean, there's going to be a video in like a year. So the modifiers for Void 5, you get to either send someone into the void with you. That's been the thing. That's been the case since like the beginning, or Void 2. You can just bring someone in here with you. To which I will snooze that ad, go away, I'm talking. You can do that, or you can alter the void, which is just, this is the wrong one. So you can alter the void. So you can like change game rules, change the time of day, you can change the server message, and everyone, so both you and the other person, will receive a mod for the week. Do with that what you will. That's been the case with Void 3 as well, where you can just get a mod and you can just do stuff. So I feel like bringing that one back as well is just an interesting way of doing it. I should have mentioned that as well. So this void is 2 people at a time, not 1. So this is like the best parts of Void 3 and Void 4. I did like how Void 4 had 2 people at once, because that way each person would be in the void twice. And also having 2 people in there, in theory, it would reduce the number of weeks when nothing happens. Void 4, that wasn't really the case. It was quite quiet for most of it. The modifiers. You can invite someone to the void. You can become a mod. You can add a mod or a data pack. That's the third modifier. And the 4th modifier is a brand new one. You can rig the wheel. So you can rig the wheel for next week. You get to pick who will be in the void next week. And I feel like that could be quite an interesting one. Yeah, odds-wise, you can just straight up rig the wheel so they will be guaranteed to get a spot in the wheel next week. And because it's 2 people, you can rig it for 2 people. And I think that could be interesting. I don't know. I want to see how this plays out. Like, I have no idea how this is going to work. The void is mostly just pissing around. I do not care about balancing like I did with Tato. This is just stuff to piss around with. So, yeah, you can invite someone, alter the void, add content, or you can rig the damn wheel. So yeah, like I said, like best of like Void 3 and Void 4 in one. I think about it. Does the wheel announce it's been rigged, or will people not know? I haven't actually thought about that. Should I announce it when the wheel happens? Like, should I announce that the wheel was rigged? Because, I mean, if it was rigged, it's not hard to find out if it has or not. Just look in the Void channel once you get it. And you can probably find a message from someone saying, hey, Libby, can I rig the Void? But it would be funny if I didn't know it when it was rigged. I'm not sure, because I honestly have not considered whether or not everyone would know if it's been rigged. It doesn't... True, but like, They could do that, yeah. That is theoretically possible. You can just rig it so that you get your other week immediately after. That's true. I do post a screenshot of the wheel, unless I rig the screenshot as well. I keep going until it gives the person that we need it to. But that might be a lot of work, depending on the odds. So I could just rig it. And just announce that it's been rigged. If anything, that might be more interesting. I don't announce that it's been rigged until the wheel gets spun. And where it normally says, hey, the wheel has spoken, the wheel has been rigged, and it just shows 2 names or something. I don't know. I think seeing the fact it's been rigged could be funny. Like, I can just like get like a screenshot of the wheel and just like scribble over it and just write the name, just to make it look so poorly done. I think that could be really funny. So we might do that. So that's the Void 5. So I have one thing to confess, right? So, now this is something actually quite funny. You have no gimmick prepared? That's fine. So, I prepared the wheel earlier, as is Void tradition. I make the wheel. This is how the wheel looks. 16 people, 32 entries. And what I done is I spun the wheel. Just for the fun of spinning it. Like, I had no intentions of actually using the result. It was just, I'm going to spin the wheel for the sake of it and just press the button that says to not take them off the wheel just so it doesn't count. But then it landed on a specific person. There was a very specific person that it landed on. And I felt like, okay, I said I wasn't going to keep this. But because it landed on this person, I think I should just go with it. Because this would be funny. Funny in the sense of, it's not the first time this has happened. So, I will prepare the wheel. So, I've already sent the screenshot to Lion. Lion's the only person who knows exactly who it is. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do the normal Void tradition. And it's the wheel has spoken. But just know that when I send it into general, the first screenshot is the one that I done earlier today and chose to not redo. Let me get the void. I need to get the void message ready, the one that I send in Discord. Oh god, the one thing I've been prepared for. The void is called out to you, blah 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 blah. That's fine, I can just copy it from the void 4 and just go with it. The void is called out to you. You've both been randomly selected to gain access to the void and the void Minecraft server for a week. No, I want to change that to just gain access to the void for a week. You've both been randomly selected to gain access to the void for a week. Please check the pinned messages for more info and let us know once you decide on your modifier singular. Thank you, Harry. Thank you for the reward of balls. Okay, so I'm going to spin the wheel. And I actually we'll get to do it live. We'll get to do it live. We'll spin that wheel. Who are we gonna get? Who are we gonna get? Who are we gonna get? The second person. Oh my god. This is even funnier. Okay, so this is even funnier. Significantly funnier. So, I'll just bring up the screenshot. I'm just going to bring up the screenshot of who got it earlier. So, this is not the first time she's been first into the void. I think like she's been there first almost every single time. Honestly, I was not planning on keeping the joke spin I done earlier. But it landed on Lily. It was so close to Lion as well. Look how close that was. It was Lion, but it just kept going and just ticked over to Lily. It honestly, tradition. The Mansion duo. Yeah, if you forget Lion. So that is the way of the void. And that is how things will be for week 1. I'm just going to distribute the void roles. Just gotta do that. Don't mind me. Lily and Zeph. The void has called out to you. The wheel has spoken. There we go. That's it. Now I'm not allowed. I need to actually whitelist them. Whitelist add energy based. Whitelist add Zephyr 78. Now I think the logical thing to do is to just log off. But if either of them feels like hopping on, I'll see them join and then I'll probably log off immediately after because I'm not allowed to be here. You see, that's breaking my own rules. I'm not allowed to be. I'm illegally using the void. I mean, I've been given permission from the void itself to stand here until the voidies appear. Because you see, I am above the law. I am the I work for the Void. I looked at another game, I'll figure out something. Look out of that game and hop on the Void. Jane Law. I am Jane Void. I don't think Lily's watching the stream. I have no idea. But should I wait for one of them to join? I don't know if any of them will join. Zev's playing another game, and I don't think Lily's watching the stream, so I'm not sure. Gene Law, that's that girl from Breaking Bad. God, okay. Well, Void 5, it's a lot smaller than Void 3, but it's the same kind of premise. Different modifiers, 2 people at a time instead of just 1. I expect this to be more chaotic. We'll see. I don't exactly know how it's going to turn out. Like I said, every Void's different, and this is Void 5. Oh god. You should hop on the Void before I end stream. Anyway, voiding away. My instinct here is to build something. Peer pressure. Yeah. Get it? No. I'm staying here until she hops on. I'm staying here until she hops on. Until then, it's just me. Fucking love pressuring peers. It's so great to do that, you know? So, I think this Void is going to be a lot shorter than Void 3 and 4. Void 3 keeps on going for a while because you can put people back onto the Void. Onto the wheel, sorry. And Void 4 was like 21 weeks. This one will probably be 16 weeks, if anything, if nothing goes wrong. It's really a lot shorter. It's 1 block tall. That's true. It's literally just 1 block. 16 weeks. Yeah. There's 16 people on there. 32 entries. Actually, no, it'll be 17. Yeah, because the final week would have... Yeah, the final week would have everyone... I can't talk. We'll have everyone there. Imagine using CurseForge. That's insane. I must respond with the respectable skull, which looks like ass on Minecraft. I don't know what to do. She will be joining. There's not really anything I can do until she joins. Balls 4. February 18th, 2026. I hope I have a life by then. Alright, Sean, have a lovely shower. The stream will probably be ending soon anyway. It's a short stream. Very short stream. But I will be streaming K-Rock challenges on Saturday, and it will be... You know what? I'll actually... Stay not shower. It's stinky. I'm assuming Lily's joining, so what I'll do after she hops on and I leave... I'm going to stay and shower. I beg your pardon. After she joins, I will quickly show off the K-Rock challenge. I'll give you a super cool sneak peek. It's still being worked on, but I will show you K-Rock challenge's jump sneak jest. It's very silly. Very, very silly indeed, but I do want to show it off. The multiple blocks over both weeks. You've got plenty of time. I mean, we're on Fabric 121.10, so it's the latest version. So it's... I do not want to peak Libius Tatuus for... What? I beg your pardon? I am assuming Lily's joining. I don't know if she will or not. but I think she's trying to set it up. She's mentioning like getting the right version and stuff. So I think she'll be joining. I hope. Compliment me, compliment me, compliment. You're very nice to be around, Harry. You're very, very joyful and whimsical. In the best sort of way. What time is the carrot challenge going to be at? What's that in freedom time? The same time I always stream. Like now. No, an hour before now. I have been complimented. Thank you, rules card. I have been complimented. Is there anything cool in the resource pack that I can show? I don't think so. I've done this cool thing with the text. Okay. Fair. Hopefully you can make it, because it'll be an interesting one. I have been laser pointed. I've done this wacky thing with the text. It's so quirky. Oh, that's cool. That's very good, Chloe. I'll get you on the K-Rock challenges. Anything else that's cool that I can show off? Not particularly. I haven't really done anything else with the Void 5. It's fresh. It's brand new. I don't know if Lily's joining, you know. I don't know if she's joining. So I might, if I log off, she'll probably join immediately. I'll keep Minecraft open just in case. But I want to show, what's it called? Jump Sneak Jest. I just want to show off what I've been doing. It's not complete. There's still stuff I've got to do. But I want to show you generally what I've been doing. Because this is going to be a crazy challenge. I haven't spent weeks working on it. I started working on this like 2 days ago, if that. So it's a bit of a lower effort one, but at the same time, it's still going to be very good. So the premise, ignore the fact it still has the mutual munching branding. I just stole the resource pack and I'm still in the process of like changing everything. So ignore the fact it has mid all over it, but it's fine. You can ignore that. So this one, I think. So this one will demonstrate the challenge and the other world will demonstrate the world. So jump, sneak, jest. So the gimmick is that you can't jump or sneak. Very simple, right? If I jump, I die. He's very quiet. Very, very quiet. But sneaking, you can't really hear it. It plays the Undertale death sound. But oh, I guess it sometimes does that twice. It's a bit weird. But you can't jump and you can't sneak. Like it's very... I can imagine this being really silly, where it plays the death thing every single time. I didn't even think then. There's going to be a lot of deaths, especially if you're like climbing up a hill. Talking of climbing up a hill, this is the world. It's amplified terrain. So I can still jump freely because I haven't put the pack on here yet. But it's amplified world gen. So it's really high up. I've put some custom stuff here just to make it cooler. Like there's a cherry grove down there. I've put a desert up here. I put a pale garden here because the idea of like running from a creaking at like Y217 and then jumping off the cliff could be really funny. There's still more things I want to do, but like this is just generally what it is currently. The peak up here, like it goes up to like 300 and the world limit is 320. Like this is insane terrain. So the world is very vertical. You cannot jump. But then thinking like, okay, so you can't jump. That's cool and all. But what's, sneaking will still kill you. But like there's not really any reason to sneak here, right? Like, yeah, there's the edges of the cliffs and you don't want to fall off them, but you can just stay away from the edges, right? So sneaking is not really that much of a problem. You'd be right. Yeah, it's not really much of a problem until you choose to go down and find the ancient city conveniently placed below the world. The conveniently placed ancient city with skulk sensors and shriekers absolutely fucking everywhere. So, you know, do you want to sneak to avoid the warden? Is that what you want to do? Because you'll die. How are you going to avoid my friend the warden? You don't. I've also put a lot of chests around. There is actually some good stuff in the chests. But just as a big fuck you, I've massively increased the rates of getting Swift sneak books. Which are completely useless in this, because it will kill you. So, honestly, there's a big focus on just pissing around and just having so many crazy deaths. Like, this is going to be insane. But there's also a few mods in here which I've added purely just for messing around purposes. I haven't tested all of these, but there's some that we had in Quirky Quests, and some that we've had in like other like K-Rock challenges I just want to mess around with. Like we have like the camera mod, because just taking pictures with a camera is quite fun. It's not really a super wacky thing you can do, but it is a cool thing you can do. You can just take pictures. So there's that one. There's, what else have we got? We've got disguise heads. So if I do give maybe Tato player head profile, if I can type profile, that'd be lovely. Haroldine. I will now become Haroldine. So I am now Haroldine. Hello everyone, welcome back to Tato News. Quick, I'm going to leave a voice message because I'm Haroldine. Hello everyone, I'm Haroldine. Hello everyone, I'm Haroldine. So there's that. His most favourite feature, I'm sure. So we have that. We have this one, which I haven't actually tested. I hope it doesn't crash the game. But this one will be very, very funny if it does work. Don't know if it works in creative, but maybe it doesn't work in creative. Maybe in survival. Yep. got a bit flattened by the anvil. So that's something. I don't actually have to reset the scale because I don't know what mod does that. So I'm just like this now. Maybe it's... No, what mod does that? I don't know what mod shrinks me. Flattening anvils. No, I don't have to reset my scale if I just die. Yeah, that fixes it. So there's that. We have... what else? We've got some instruments. I don't think they're added. Are they added? I don't know where they are. That's the album. Oh, here we go. We got a pan flute, we got a harp, and we've got a guitar. Have I tested this mod? No, not at all. I have not tested this. I'm still Haroldine, but you can. It's just depending on how high up you look. Could be interesting, maybe. There you go. It could be interesting to mess around with. We also have... oh, yeah. So we have the same eating mod from Mutual Munching. The one that lets you feed people. That one might be funny to mess around with again. But there's also... because they're such silly little guys, I did kiwis. They're just here. They're just vibing. They're such stupid little guys. And there's also a mod that like shows heads on the locator bar, which would be a nice one. One to pickpocket people. You can have piggybacks as well. And also the the Talking Heads one that we had on Mutual Munching as well. So essentially a lot of like pissing around mods. I'm still trying to find some more, and I'm going to test them all, but this is going to be quite fun, in theory. So that is the plan for Jump Sneak Jest that we'll be doing on Saturday. Lily hasn't joined the Void, so I'll be closing this. But that's it. That's all I have to show. That was the end of the Void 4, the beginning of the Void 5, and the sneak peek of Jump Sneak Jest. This has been a 45-minute stream, a very short one. But I don't have anything else to do now. So I will be ending the stream. I hope you had fun. I'll be streaming K-Rock Challenges, Jump Sneak Jest on Saturday. Hello, Benji. Hi, guys. I'm ready for the stream. What are we doing today? We were talking about how you would love the Void 5 because it's just like the Void 3, except much smaller, so you'd have a lot less hassle destroying everything. Your mother. Laugh now. But yeah, that's all of the preview for Jump Sneak Jest. I hope you enjoyed it. But yeah, it'll be great. There will be more in there, so I've not shown you everything. I've just shown you most of it. It will be better than Mutual Munching, even if Benji's there. And that's fine. I'm excited. I'm also excited. There's still the Moon Challenge, which I still haven't settled on the name, but I'm like loosely calling it Cosmic Chaos. And it's looking fine. It just, there's more stuff I want to do to it. It's not looking the way I want it to, and like I think it needs a bit more to it. It's a bit bland at the moment. So I want to just give this one a bit more time for me to work on it. But Jump Sneak Jest will be quite fun. Like, it's literally the no jump, the no sneak quirks from Quirky Quest just turned into a full challenge. And I think it could be quite funny. So there's that. I've also been like loosely working on like re-releasing One Chunk as like a full like modded thing. That'd be fun. But yeah, that's it. Thank you all for hanging out for less than an hour. Very short stream, but the K-Rock Challenge will be good. And also when Season 6 starts, I'll be streaming that a lot more. It's just right now I'm a bit stuck because I want to stream Minecraft, but I don't want to burn myself out before Season 6 starts. But anyway, I'll depart now. Farewell, everyone. I'll see you all on Saturday. Bye, everyone.